That night in the shed, Henry was telling all the engines about the Dominion of Canada.
She got very upset when I mentioned Canada and the museum to her.
I wonder why. When I visited York, they told me that when she returned, she was in an awful mess.
Really?
Yes, maybe. She was mistreated over there.
She probably was. If only I could speak to her again.
But that will be unlikely because the only chance I would have of that would be if the signal was down at her siding. Poor engine! Poor engine! You don't care about the Dominion of Canada, Percy. You'll probably find a way to make a joke out of it like you do with everything. Thomas! I've asked you all year, and I'm gonna ask you one last time. What is your problem? You really haven't figured it out, Percy, have you? I guess I'll have to explain it to you. Please do! I'm eager to hear what this is all about. Earlier this year, you humiliated me when that naked man was tied to the brake van. Is that what this is all about, Thomas? Yes, it is. You knew that was going to happen, and you pretended you had a cold. You probably helped plan that prank, and then chickened out at the last minute, and decided to let good old Thomas take the blame. Aren't I right, Percy? No, Thomas. It was not like we play pranks on each other all the time. Yes, but nothing as serious as that, Percy. That could have damaged my reputation. Well. Thomas has a reputation. You are nothing more than a little green caterpillar with red stripes. Well, Thomas, you pulled a naked man tied to a brake van, so that makes you a blue moon. Blue moon? How dare you, Percy? You are a little green caterpillar with red stripes. Blue moon! Green caterpillar with red stripes. Blue moon! Green caterpillar with red stripes. Blue moon! Would you both shut up? We've all worked very hard today, and we all want a good night's sleep. Is that too much to ask for? No one said anything for the rest of the night. The next day, Dwight the Eisenhower had an idea for the Fat Controller. Hey, Sir Topham Hatt. I've been thinking the whole night and I've came up with a fantastic idea.
What sort of idea, Dwight the Eisenhower?
Well, the Express is one of the most important trains on this railway, if I'm correct.
You are correct.
Well, how would the passengers feel if I was in front of the coaches?
But Dwight the Eisenhower, you can't work anymore.
I know I can't work anymore, sir, but what if I was pulled by someone? It'll be as if I was pulling an express, just like the good old days.
So what you're saying is, Dwight the Eisenhower, that you want an engine to pull you and the express.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea, and you could charge more money for the tickets. And people would buy them. The express would be sold out. Because I, Dwight the Eisenhower, would be in front of the coaches. That big blue engine could pull us. And everyone could pretend that he's not in front. It could be me, Dwight the Eisenhower, pulling the express. Good idea, Sir Topham Hatt?
Yeah, but charging more for the tickets? I don't know.
But sir, you brought us over from the National Railway Museum, and people can see us from that siding for free. Why don't you make some money out of us? It'd be a good idea. Maybe you could give the Dominion of Canada another train as well.
The Fat Controller pondered for a minute. Yeah, I suppose so. But it'll not be today. We'll have to arrange it for tomorrow.
Very good, Sir Topham Hatt, very good. I see you have your thinking hat on. And you're going to charge more for the tickets?
Yes, I will.
Good, very good. Just you wait, Sir Topham. Tomorrow, the express will be sold out. The coaches will be bulging with people.
Dwight the Eisenhower. You said I could take another train. Aren't I good enough to pull the express? Possibly the day after you?
Just a million bucks. We are completely different. I'm Dwight the Eisenhower, and I'm more popular.
That night in the shed, the Fat Controller told Gordon what was happening. So what you're saying is that tomorrow, Dwight the Eisenhower's gonna be behind me as I pull the express? Yes, it'll be a very good idea. Him and Dominion of Canada are very popular. Then Henry started thinking. Sir, you say Dwight the Eisenhower is going to be behind Gordon when he pulls the express tomorrow? Yes, he will, Henry. But what about Dominion of Canada? Oh, I'll have to arrange a train for her as well. But we were talking, and she says that she likes fish. An engine likes fish. Dominion of Canada likes fish. Yes, and she was very interested when I told her about the flying kipper. So, if Dwight the Eisenhower is going to be behind Gordon tomorrow when he pulls the express, can't Dominion of Canada be behind me when I pull the flying kipper? Are you sure she wants to be behind you when you pull the flying kipper? She does. She said she would love to help me pull it sometime. Well, I'll ask her tomorrow, but this is very weird.
You know, Henry, Dominion of Canada will have no worries about going back now.
Why?
Because after you pull the flying kipper with her, she will be destroyed.
What do you mean by that, James?
Well, the curse of the kipper will return, and when you and Dominion of Canada pull it, the track will be frozen, and you will crash, and the Dominion of Canada will tumble down the hill, hit a rock, and be smashed to smithereens.
Oh no! Don't worry, Henry. James is only joking, and not a very funny joke either. An engine that likes fish? Well, I never. So the next morning, the Fat Controller asked Dominion of Canada if she would like to pull the flying kipper with Henry, and she said yes, much to Dwight the Eisenhower's horror.
A fish train?
And later that morning, he was shunted onto the express at Upward Station, and they all waited for Gordon. Dwight the Eisenhower was excited.
This reminds me of the good old days at King's Cross. The only difference is I pulled the express by myself, but it doesn't matter. Passengers, you're in for a treat today. I, Dwight the Eisenhower, will be in front of the coaches. Now the big blue engine may be in front, but we'll pretend he's not even there. You may pay a bit more today, then it will be worth it to be pulled by me, Dwight the Eisenhower.
Then he looked over, and Percy shunted some coaches onto the other platform.
I don't believe my luck. Whoa! Fine! Brilliant! Excellent!
Percy was shocked.
You think I'm fine, brilliant, and excellent?
Well, no. No, Percy, sorry, I don't. But that's not to say you could be.
Really? How?
You're like a joke engine, aren't you? Laughed at by everyone, and stabbed in the back by your good friend Thomas.
You know about that?
Of course I do, Percy. Everyone knows about that. But my eyes are different. When I look at you, I don't see a joke engine. Do you know what I see?
What do you see?
I see a success. A very grand, famous engine.
But how can I be like that?
Well, Percy, I could help you.
You could help me? How?
What time do you finish at tonight?
Tonight, I finish at 11 o'clock. And then early in the next morning, I'm gonna have to take the post. I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight.
Don't worry about getting any sleep at all. The Dominion of Canada is gonna be pulling the flying caper with Henry. So her space is gonna be free. So you must ask your driver to drive you beside me.
Do you think he will do it?
Of course he'll do it. Just tell him that I, Dwight the Eisenhower, requested it. And then he'll have no choice. So tonight, if you stay with me at the siding, I will help you become a success. You will be more important than Gordon, and more famous than Thomas. You'll be the face of Sodor, its main engine. Trust me, Percy.
Oh, Dwight the Eisenhower, I do trust you. Thanks.
Let's settle then. We shall speak tonight.
Then Gordon arrived and backed on to Dwight the Eisenhower on the express. Are you ready?
Me ready? Why, of course I'm ready. The main question is, Gordon, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Yeah, but today the express is gonna be different. You're gonna be in front of me, Dwight the Eisenhower. Hope you're not too overwhelmed to be pulling such an engine like me along with your famous express.
You're small fry compared to me. I'm world famous. Now come on, let's go. And then they both left with the express. Percy beamed with joy.
Tonight, Dwight the Eisenhower's gonna help me. My time has finally come. This is gonna be the best Christmas ever.